Arkansas Live Sports Radio Show. Juwan makes the legacy.
Bruce B. Smooth Ballard. All right. So, we got a lot to talk about today. A lot happened with the Browns today. The Cavs won. So, they're still on in good standings. But let's get to the Browns. So, the question is, do you keep Baker Mayfield? Do you throw the house in to get Deshaun Watson? Will Cleveland welcome Deshaun Watson should we get him? Will Baker and Deshaun be here together? Or is Baker out of here regardless? In my opinion, I think it's already evident that we've already seen that Baker Mayfield's time was limited, especially after that last performance in games 15. So the writing was on the wall when we did not restructure his contract. And then when Baker says, well, I'm shutting it down and I'm going to just worry about me now. So, well, what happened to this team player? And, he just shuts it down and wants to worry about him. Looks like his last days are a number here in Cleveland. And now the franchise goes down, even though they said, oh, Baker's our guy. Well, if Deshaun Watson's not available, Baker is still the man. But now that Deshaun Watson's available, you have to upgrade and go after him because there's a better quarterback out there than what you have. And especially with Russell Wilson now in the AFC. And then the GOAT, the greatest of all time, comes out of the
yes, sir.
The pasture to say, hey, I want to play with the football again. Now, you got another dynamite quarterback. And so we have to upgrade. Got to upgrade. If it's available. We lose, we lose. Now, you might want to keep him, but I don't see how you can keep him when you've already told him, you know what? We don't think you're the guy. Why would you want to stay here? That's like your woman saying, you know what? You ain't doing it no more for me. And then shows you who her next man is. And you
Right.
like, oh, well, all of a sudden he dogs and you say, well, that's all right,
Right.
babe. I'm just saying, no, you get the heck. I'm gone. I'm gone. You don't want me? I'm gone. So I can't. As big as Baker Mayfield's ego is, progressive commercials, Hulu commercials, Nissan commercials. Now all of a sudden you ain't even the man in your own city. I gotta leave. You gotta start all over. If you truly the man, and he's always he's the comeback guy. You know, he transferred high school, transferred college. Then he'll transfer pro teams and he'll show who he really is. But we already know who he is. Unless he goes to a better weather team or a team with a dome and a team that has more weapons, have plenty of weapons for him, Baker Mayfield, he may make the playoffs again. I wouldn't see it. Andy Dalton made the playoffs, but he's not going to be a Hall of Famer. Could he be? He could be if he does the work. But it ain't going to happen here in Cleveland. So all you Baker Mayfield fans, you need to just give it up and move on. Because if it's going to be Keenum, it's going to be Keenum or somebody else maybe. Now the question is, Keenum has $1 million bonus coming tomorrow. So either Keenum's going to be re-signed or he's going to be released. So speaking releases, we just released J.C. Tretter. And that's one of our top linemen at center. But we do have a backup for him, Harrison, who played that position at the end of the year. So that's clearing salary cap space. We did not sign Landry. We didn't think that was going to happen. So if Beckham's your boy and all of a sudden Baker Mayfield is saying, well, Landry created all these issues and he caused the division in the locker room, and he doesn't do this, he doesn't do that. He's the reason why I look so bad. And then all of a sudden, he goes to another team, and in a short period of time, his stats just jump up, and then he wins the Super Bowl. You can't say he was a problem. So if you're Landry, do you want to stay here with this franchise that told lies against your boy? No, you don't want to stay here. You're going to leave. And you're glad they don't want you to stay here. So Landry's gone. Now your receiver room opens up, and you sign Amari Cooper. All right, now you got the receiver you need. You got running backs you need. Your defense is shored up. And Watson says, hey, I want to go to a team that's got a decent defense, a decent backfield, decent receivers. This is it. So the stage is set.
Hey, Bruce.
Watson possibly come, and the stage is set for Baker Mayfield to say goodbye.
Bruce.
Yeah.
All right. So them releasing Treader cleared up some money, right?
Yep.
So my thinking, and me just thinking this, I'm thinking they was trying to make that room for Deshaun.
I think so too. We lost Tank.
Yeah, I think they made that. I think they did that for Deshaun Watson to try to see what we can do. Will him in, because I seen that Haslam, I think, went down there too.
Haslam's down there too. Wow. So the owner, the GM, that's a lot of. that's 3 of your girls down there. You're a pimp, and all 3 of your bottom women are gone to another pimp. That don't look too good for you, bruh.
Don't look good at all.
Don't look good at all. Your credibility on the street is shot. Your 3 bottoms are gone. The other pimps gonna be looking at you, man. Get out of my face.
And they ride.
If y'all know anything about pimping, let's see. I'm trying to fix my headphones. Can't hear anything. All right. Well, he don't know what we said then. But I'm interested in hearing how Tank gonna defend Baker if he is. Because the Cleveland media basically has jumped ship. They're done. There is nobody trying to protect Baker Mayfield anymore. They can't protect him with his stats. You can't protect him with his play. And now you can't protect him with the franchise. All he can say is that, oh, well, we don't want Watson here because of his civil allegedness. But nobody says anything about, hey, we don't want Ben Roethlisberger because his allegedness. But all we always hear about is African players, American players having these issues. But now he's cleared, and they still don't want to give Watson the benefit of the doubt.
Oh, no. He's getting the benefit of the doubt now. The dot team's trying to knock at his door, which the
owners are, and the GMs, but some of these people in Cleveland, they don't. They want to hold on to Baker Mayfield.
For what?
But so what we got? So what's up with the Treader? What's up with the you can tell us about, we got another deal with Ninkovich.
Yep. We got rid of Mac. I said Mac.
Got rid of Mac. Got rid of Mac.
I said that.
Right. Got rid of Mac. And Pittsburgh picks up Trubisky.
Yep.
So they've even better. What they've stepped up their quarterback room. They weren't happy with what's the name from Ohio State, and they weren't happy with what's the name from Oklahoma State that binged over the head. Who's that knucklehead?
They weren't happy with Haskins. They weren't happy with Haskins or Rudolph.
Haskins or Mason Rudolph. That's right. That they got Trubisky. And Trubisky can run their offense, make the throws, and then run for 3rd and 10 if you need to. Yeah. So you got a plan for Trubisky, even just taking off when you.
He got Najee Harris to run the ball.
And he got Najee Harris to hand the ball to. Also, he got that running back from Kentucky. I mean, they got a bunch of backs they can hand the ball off to. And then he's got receivers. They got a better receiving core than Cleveland. So now, not only do we not with Cooper, now we're better, but not only are we weak at the quarterback position, We still got to improve our wide receiver position. We still have the number one backfield. We still have the number one line, but we're down in two positions. Right now, we can't even compete with Cincinnati. They got a better wide receiver. They're almost equal in the backfield, and then the quarterback is better. So they got us like a half a point.
Only thing we got over them is the defense.
Only thing we got over them is the defense. And if we look at Baltimore, they got the better quarterback still. We got them on receiver. We got a little bit over backfield because they got a nice backfield. We got them over the line. But the only one, once again, the big glaring spot is tight end, quarterback. If they should get a decent receiver, that creates problems for us.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to go after somebody better than Baker Mayfield, even out there. So now the next thing is there's Winston, there's Matty Ice, and who else is out there? There's one more quarterback. It's Mariota.
Well, you see Bridgewater went to the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, Bridgewater's at the Dolphins. And what's the name? Just got signed to the Giants. That used to be our quarterback. Now, Daniel Jones still out there. But Winston has the best arm.
You see Mariota, the Jaguars upgraded too.
Who do they get?
They got Ingram from the Giants. They got who else? Another receiver or something.
They missed for the kid from Clemson. Yeah, we don't even know what he's going to be yet. So this is pivotal. We got. I like Winston out of the three left that we possibly could get. Because Winston still has some age and we can still develop. But once again, he's a brother. And I don't think the Cleveland fans want to really see an African-American quarterback up in here. So that would mean maybe they might go for Matty Ice, but he could just hold it down until you go in the draft and get a quarterback.
Well,
your comments.
Right now, Watson is the only feasible, reasonable answer right now. Everybody else is just like, you have to keep Baker. Maybe Mariota. Bring Mariota in for some competition and see what happens. But other than that, I don't see anything less than Watson. No, I wouldn't take it.
You don't like Jameis Winston?
He just had an ACL tear. I don't know how that's going to be. I don't know how his psyche going to be. He's not Burrow. Burrow tore his ACL. Came back good.
Nobody's talking about that ACL. That's a good point. In that case, I go like I said. I'll keep Matty Ice here just to hold him, and then I'll go ahead and get a quarterback in the draft. Because he's a better thrower than Mariota. Mariota, you got at least game plan around.
Matty Ice is actually a better quarterback than Baker. Even though he's old right now, but he's still better.
I think Mariota can make the same throws as Baker Mayfield, and then he can at least run for 3rd and 10. He can run for 3rd and 10. He's not interception prone. And I think
you got to build an
offense
around him.
Huh?
You got to build a new offense around Mariota, though.
Why?
Ain't he like a spread quarterback though?
No. He didn't run no spread in Tennessee. He did in college, but so did Baker. All these quarterbacks run spread coming out of college. Mariota's been
he didn't do good in Tennessee as he's supposed to.
What didn't they go to the playoff? Or they were close?
Close, but you know what they say, close ain't good enough.
Close ain't good enough.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's why I say that's why, well, other than Jameis and that tear, but Mariota would hold it down just for the year. Then you got Keenum. Or are you going to stick with Case Keenum to hold it down instead of Keenum? Is he younger than? I think he's younger than Matty Ice. We're about to say.
He is.
But you know what? With this line, I think they could keep Matty Ice up, right? He ain't gonna run. So you really gonna have to get another receiver.
Yeah.
But let's hope. Let's hope we
need
can be in this Watson sweepstake. I mean, even though it's a low percentage.
But we got the best offer though.
Yeah, we do. We got the best offer, and we got the best offer, and we got the most talented team. But we done seen something like this before.
Saints don't have enough assets to get them. The Saints don't have enough assets to get him. And Carolina is not attractive.
He's from Carolina.
Yeah, but you want to just go back to your state just to play?
Well, he's not going to win. He's not going to win in Carolina right away, no. Whereas you come to Cleveland, he's got a better chance. I mean, you got to look at it. So if he came to Cleveland, you got a game plan for him. You got a game plan for Hunt. You got a game plan for Chubb. You got a game plan for Cooper. And if we could get Schwartz to do some, you'd have the game plans for Schwartz. And then we get a receiver. If we go receiver in the first, I think they're gonna go defensive.
We ain't gonna have no first round pick.
Oh, we ain't gonna have no first round pick. We're gonna have to get a receiver in the second. Are we gonna have any second? Because we have to go for first and second round.
Yeah, I have a second pick. You have a second,
third pick. So there'll be receivers left. So we can get a decent receiver in that second round.
We will.
But we signed Watson. We may even be able to get another free agent receiver. We got possession receivers.
Well,
we got possession receivers. We need somebody who can take the top off.
You're right.
Schwartz
was supposed to be that guy, but then his mentor got kicked off the team, Odell. So.
Oh well, he got to work on his hands. Schwartz does, but that's okay. Got to get his money. We got to throw to our backs there. We'll throw to our backs. And we got Cooper and our tight ends, and we can get one more receiver. We found a receiver.
Right.
We'll find a receiver.
We'll find. Yeah. We'll find one. Yeah. Well, Bruce. Well, Browns we definitely gotta make some moves. We don't make some serious moves, then we're gonna lose out in the AFC. The AFC got a lot of firepower. The AFC is elite. they have a lot of quarterbacks in the AFC. Russell Wilson is probably one of the best quarterbacks to transfer from the NFC to the AFC. So it's gonna be interesting. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting on to see how it's gonna play out with Deshaun Watson and just to see how everything's gonna go down. Deshaun Watson and it's gonna be interesting. All right, there you go. It's gonna be interesting to see how everything go down with Deshaun Watson. They took their plane down to Texas, so from what I heard, they ain't coming back without Deshaun. We'll see.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. See, you said they ain't coming back. That's like the Vikings. They're gonna burn the ships. We ain't going back. We're gonna burn the ships. We're gonna take this place over or die trying, huh? But hey, I guess Haslam really wants to win. He's got to put it all in the chips down there. Like, man.
Well, just think about it. The Rams, well, they give up 3 first-round picks and they won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, they did. Won a Super Bowl.
So, hey,
mediocre. But you know what? It took Von Miller to get him over and Beckham.
True that. And guess what? We might be in the same situation. So we'll see.
Might be in that same situation, yeah. Might be in the same situation.
Might be a receiver that might get ousted and we might get him. We'll see.
We'll see. We'll see.
So once again, you talk about us getting rid of Treader. And like I said, my speculation was that they was doing that to make more room, more cap space for Deshaun. So we'll see. No breaking news yet. So
they figure about Wednesday. So I guess that'll be Wednesday morning or Wednesday afternoon. So they'll think about it tonight. But, you know, my take is this. These owners, it's all about the NFL brand. So what's best for the NFL, that's what they're going to do. They've always done it. And they're going to send the players where they think they need to be sent to build the brand. And I think we got a good chance because right now Cleveland is making a move. So,
and Barry, he does make some. He went ham on the defense last year. He definitely put a lot of work in the defense last year. Remember, he went defense heavy in free agency.
Yeah, that was the wasted defensive year.
It was.
All we needed was, and this is another thing. There were plenty of games for Baker Mayfield not throwing an interception at the end of the game to win. He's at the 50 throwing interceptions. No pressure.
Talking about he was throwing it out of bounds.
Throwing interceptions.
Man, get out of here with that. Talking about he was throwing it out of bounds, man. The out of bounds.
Yeah. No. So.
We tired of hearing that. We fed up with it. We've been fed up with it.
Yep.
Brown,
if he had set out and healed himself, then the losses would have gone to Keenum or somebody else. But instead, they end up in his resume.
Yeah, so it ended up being bad. You would have just sat out and like, look, man, I'm trying to get better. Give me another shot. Call it a day.
Give me another shot. Yep. I set out so you could make the playoffs, and we either do If we don't, then we don't. Then if we didn't make the playoff and he set out, it'll look better for him to show you, hey, see how much you need me.
Yeah, exactly. You could have played that number on him.
You could have played that number, yeah. How much you
See,
need?
He ought to won one more game more or two more games more.
Yeah. But instead, there's no history here that shows progress. People are talking about, well, we're going to go back with Deshaun. We're already back. We stepped that back.
We already went back.
We're the worst team in the division right now. We got the worst quarterback in the division right now. You want to give the worst quarterback in the division a chance again.
Like you said, we already went backwards. We already did that. So
we already did that.
Deshaun Watson give you a person who can run for a 3rd and 6, a 3rd and 10, maybe
3rd and 10, 3rd and 6, and can throw deep down the field.
Exactly.
And has a winning record.
He doesn't have a history of being injured either.
Nope, and he has a winning record. Got a winning record in the NFL. What, been in the playoffs 2 or 3 times?
Twice. Was it twice?
Twice. Yep. So it's not even an issue. So Ninkovich over Mack Wilson.
Most definitely. We seen
he's a better tackler.
Yeah, and we seen what Mack Wilson was. He wasn't the hybrid linebacker. He was good when we didn't have no linebackers. Then we started getting more linebackers, and he started to be the weakest link. So
yeah, well, we know we got him in the 6th round, so we got what it was pretty much worth. Because 6th round mean you're not even really possibly making the team. So we got more out of him than we expected.
He was good, a good bench linebacker.
Yeah.
Bench.
Well, we thought after that rookie year that he was going to step it up, but he got injured.
That's what put him.
He never stepped it up.
That's what did it for him. That injury.
Yeah, we never stepped it up.
We got JOK now. Taki was playing decent.
Taki's developed.
Yep. You got Phillips. You got a couple cats. So
Phillips developed. Yeah, we got that linebacker group developed, but we still missing that second Mike linebacker for that 4-2. Ninkovich will be nice, solid on the runs, but we're gonna need a cover. Yeah, linebacker for that cover. But Ninkovich is solid. You talking about somebody who would make the tackles? You ain't getting by Ninkovich.
Nah.
He's not gonna be able to cover them backs, but he is gonna be able to stop the run. So I like that pickup and stopping the run, because we're gonna need that in this division, because Pittsburgh's gonna run the ball. Mixon is in Cincinnati, and then you got that group over there in Baltimore. So this division, you need a run stopper.
Mm-hmm. Well, we got JOK just for Lamar Jackson, so
yeah, we got JOK for Lamar now, but now we're gonna need him for we're gonna need him for all the quarterbacks, because all these guys can run and scramble.
Yeah, so now the AFC even got worse.
Yep.
And you know what the Browns will push the Browns to the wall when Brady announces his return, because now the competition is even more worse than before.
So explain that. Explain that position.
Well, just think about it. Russell Wilson came to the AFC. That's more competition, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Brady comes back to the NFL. That's more competition for everybody, not just the Browns, but that's just more competition. That's like Brady's like almost automatic to go back to the Super Bowl. The way people say, people think he's going to the Super Bowl. That's what people in their mind.
Yeah.
So now you got to compete with that. So is Brady? No, I'm sorry. Is Baker equivalent to Brady? Not even in the same breath.
I don't even know you wouldn't bring that up. So the question here is, did Brady coming back to Tampa Bay give us an opportunity to get into this Deshaun Watson sweepstake? Because that would have been a nice possible place for Deshaun to think about going to, because he had a lot of receivers.
Exactly.
running back, and you got a pretty much tight team there. Now Brady comes there, that takes Tampa Bay out of the mixture.
Scratch them off.
Scratch them all, yeah.
But I also heard that Tampa wanted Baker Mayfield. I wasn't know if that was true or not, but I kept hearing that when Brady retired. But hey, he's back.
It's possible that he would have had a lot of weapons, because everybody in the league says if you surround him with weapons, he can win. But he's worked his course here in Cleveland. That's all. You just got to go someplace else.
Yeah,
marriage is over.
He surrounded him with millions of weapons.
Oh, he had weapons galore. He had a Hall of Fame wide receiver. He had a future Hall of Fame running back. He had a Hall of Fame line. Some guys that are going to be in the Hall of Fame on that line. He had one of the top. He finally had a top 10 defense.
Yeah.
He only averaged 14, 15 points a game.
That's crazy, man.
That's crazy, man.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. So, hey, wish him the best wherever he goes.
Wherever he goes.
Wherever he
goes. Do you really think this is the end for Baker? Like, in your heart, do you feel that the Browns might pull this off?
I think they got a good chance. If the league's up and up, but if the league is what the league has been, he ain't coming to Cleveland, because he'll go somewhere else and it not be about winning. Because we saw that with Watt. He said he wanted to go to a winner. Instead, he went for the money.
You're right. He went for the money. But you know what? I'm glad we probably didn't get Watt, because Clowney ended up being better, in my opinion.
Clowney ended up having a great year. He did. Yeah.
And Watt ended up broken up too, remember?
Yeah, he did.
Tore something.
Yeah.
He ain't TJ.
Clowney lasted the whole year, yeah.
Yeah. And JJ is not TJ, so
yeah. JJ is not TJ, older brother. But so the fact that the owner, the GM, and the coach down there, that's some serious conversation.
Yeah. Rob said he think 80 to 90% chance we get Watson. I think
it's real high.
Yeah. Especially real high. You got the GM and the owner coming down. And then
it may be in line with the fact that we let Odell go, and that gave somebody else a chance to win instead of Browns. Because once we got rid of Odell, we had no receivers, and wherever Odell went, Odell go to winning team. Man, that automatically boosts that winning team up, and it surely did. So maybe we owe them for giving up Odell, even though he wasn't the problem.
Yeah, the sick part is we was a quarterback away, though. We was a quarterback away. Just think about it. We actually had a quarterback outside of Baker Mayfield. We would have went.
That's the algorithm. You can't talk about Baker Mayfield. Can't talk about Baker Mayfield. Not today, algorithm. I don't know if we were a quarterback away. I think we were just.
Yeah, you're right.
Someone. I think we just did. I think if Baker Mayfield was really about team and not about himself and doing the work, because once he stopped doing the work, he admitted he wasn't in shape. He's going to come in better shape. So if he just had done the work and focused on football after his rookie of the year, instead of going out and making all them damn commercials, focus on playing football, and then was committed to the team being good and not Baker Mayfield's brand, this team probably would have been in the Super Bowl and won it this year.
Yeah.
Because really all we had to do was just get in the playoff healthy and just give the ball to Chubb and throw when we needed to throw. And that would have been it. That was the formula. But instead, we saw Baker Mayfield want to throw. Baker Mayfield want to throw. Baker Mayfield want to throw. And you want to throw and you got a bad arm. Your arm in the sling and you want to throw. Why would you want to throw the rock if your arm is hurting?
And we got the best running back in the league, in my opinion.
You got the best and best line. Run the ball down their throat and then save your arm for a good pass play. And you don't really have to throw deep because you had Odell Beckham who could take a drag route and break it. Find a way to get the ball to Odell. Oh, I don't understand. I don't want to get the ball to a prolific receiver. We got to spread it. Who spreads the ball when you got a dominant receiver? You get it to the man who makes plays. So he gets 200 yards.
It's like Patrick Mahomes telling Tyreek Hill, I don't want to throw it to him.
I don't want to throw it to Tyreek. I got to throw it to everybody else, Tyreek.
Yeah.
No.
That's
there was no qualms. Davante Adams is getting the ball. And if you cover him, he's going to throw it to somebody else. No qualms. Malik Hill is getting the ball. You cover him, I'm going to throw it to somebody else. Kelsey.
Yep, Tyreek.
But we don't want to get it to our number one receiver. Oh, he wants the ball all the time. Oh, that's what a number one receiver does. He wants the ball.
Right.
He doesn't run the route. If the route is not open, he breaks it off.
Yeah, man. It's all bad, man. I'm going to keep it real. It's all bad.
Then when he leaves, they still had their excuses. And they're still saying, yeah, his stats are horrible. Yeah, he led league in interception. Yeah, he doesn't have a winning record. He's better than Trubisky. He ain't even better than Trubisky. Trubisky is 29, and 21. Trubisky had a better record.
So Baker threw 54 interceptions? Or was that over? Or is that a lot? Was that true?
Is that a lie?
Is that true or false?
I don't know. I know. We know they said he led the division in interceptions. Is it true?
We're going to find out right now how many
he probably did because he's the only one who played all year. He's the only quarterback who played all year, I'm pretty sure. All the other quarterbacks were hurt.
He threw 10 interceptions this year. So let me see. Has thrown. How many interceptions have Baker Mayfield thrown? 56.
And how many touchdowns?
I thought they were just playing. I seen a thing earlier saying.
How many touchdowns?
It's probably not even a mark ratio. I don't know. Hold on, we got to see touchdowns now. That's crazy, man.
That is.
I was like, I don't know. And I had to see it for myself because somebody mentioned.
And they would say, well, he's a gunslinger like Brett Favre. Brett Favre won big games. And he's a Hall of Famer. He won big games. That's right. He won big games.
He said 92 touchdowns.
90 touchdowns?
92.
Oh, he's got more touchdowns than interceptions. So let's look at so look at who he's been in the league 4 years now. Look at Lamar's. They came the same year, right?
Yeah. Lamar got way more touchdowns. Though. I don't know about throwing.
How much touchdown to interceptions? Touchdown down to interceptions.
Let me see. Lamar Jackson. Lamar really, do he throw touchdown? I mean, I guess he do. Let's see. 84.
How many interceptions?
84. Hold on. So 84 touchdowns. You said interceptions, right?
Yeah.
31.
31.
So 24 less, 25 less than Baker.
25 less than Baker. Now, how many games has he won?
Oh, we don't even got to count those. We already know how many games he won. He's a winner. He won more this season. And he didn't win a lot this season than Baker probably did in the last 3 seasons. We know this is Lamar's worst season, and it still went on that
Lamar's
bad.
worst season. That's right. That's right.
And he was injured though.
Yeah. But they played the backup and still almost made the playoffs.
And he did. Yeah, he looked good too.
And the backup looked good. That's right.
So it's that system.
That's right.
System for that type of quarterback. So they got.
So you can't say the Browns didn't give him a chance because they gave him a chance. He didn't want to sit down. He wanted to earn his contract, earn his money, play hurt, prove how tough he was, and prove he could win playing hurt at the expense of the team. And we already said that during the season. We said if his thing was to prove to the Browns that he could play hurt, make them a winning team at the expense of the Case Keenum, take him to instead of him, that if this didn't come out right, this will go against him. And sure enough, it went against him.
Yeah, but like you said, he should have took that high road and said, look, y'all didn't lose because of me. I was injured, remember?
That's right. You didn't lose because of me. I was injured. I bowed out in game 2. Was it 3?
He wanted to be Mr. Progressive Hulu.
When Progressive Hulu, Nissan, Heisman, I'm the man. I can win. Yep. I can win even with a bad. I can win even with a bad shoulder.
I can win. I could be blind and try to go out there and win.
I can be blind and still win. That's right.
Yeah.
And the gamble failed.
Terrible, man.
That's the end of his legacy. Well, we done seen this with the Browns, Cavaliers, shipping guys out that we thought were going to be decent. And they gone.
Yep.
And then they go on and use, and many times they go on and they do pretty decent someplace else. Some of them.
Majority of the time.
Majority of the time. The knuckleheads don't.
They get that chip on their shoulder and then.
Yeah. I think Josh Gordon and Kenny Britt are about the fewest knuckleheads that have benefited.
Man, we had Josh Gordon. That's crazy. We had the best receiver in the game once upon a time.
Best receiver in the game.
We had
no quarterback. That's right, no quarterback. If we had just an inkling of a quarterback, maybe Josh wouldn't have fell off like that.
He had bums throwing it to him. He was getting 18,000
Yeah, bums throwing it to him.
1,800 yards.
He was still a beast. That's right. He was still a beast. Still a beast.
Damn, man, that's just crazy. We got him in the supplemental draft, too.
In the supplemental draft, yeah.
It just show you, man.
Yeah.
Man, it's crazy. It's gonna be crazy, man.
Yeah, coming into this draft, it's gonna be real. Well, now since Pittsburgh has Trubisky, will they go after? Well, are they gonna go after a quarterback in this draft, or do they go after another wide receiver or a defensive player? I think Pittsburgh goes line or defense.
They probably gonna go line.
Cincinnati has to go line.
They ain't had the best protection. They ain't had the best protection.
Cincinnati has to go line, or either they might go running back to try to compete with us, but I doubt. I would think they would go line this time to protect Burrow. And then like we said, Baltimore needs to get a receiver.
So
and they need line. The line was hurt last year.
So listen to this. So earlier, the first news was Aaron Rodgers, right, signing 3 years, $150 million. What you think about that?
Wow, I didn't even hear about that news. That's crazy.
That was the Russell Wilson. That was like right before Russell signed. And it was like, oh, Rodgers, he'll be going to the Denver. Remember they kept saying all you going to
We knew Rodgers wasn't going nowhere, man. Come on. Rodgers was not going anywhere. His team is stacked. Why did he need to go? Rodgers just needs to play better because he didn't play well last game.
He needed leverage. That's all he was doing. He needed leverage.
He wasn't going nowhere. Yeah, he wasn't going nowhere. But they were going to pay Rodgers. Who's going to let Rodgers go, man?
So he's making $50 million a year. $50 million a year for the next 3 years. He won on that one, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he won. He won on that deal.
He did.
Let me tell you why he
Brady
won.
Back, with Brady back now, it ain't gonna be a sure thing. They're gonna win.
Yeah, exactly. And they didn't add nothing yet. They ain't had no pieces to it.
And then the Rams are sure up, man. That NFC this year is gonna be one heck of an NFL year coming up. Cause
it is.
You got a lot of young teams that'll be making their talent. Yep, Brady coming back.
Man.
Brady coming back. And New York should be the Giants should be a little bit stronger. And some of these other young teams got the young quarterbacks, they should be better. Arizona, but with what's the name disgruntled in Arizona might have more issues. So there's like this we already know. If Cleveland, Kyler Murray. If Cleveland doesn't get Deshaun Murray, you might as well just tank this season.
You mean Deshaun Watson?
Yeah, Deshaun Watson. We don't get Deshaun Watson. You might as well just tank this season because there's no way we're gonna compete with these other 3 teams.
Nah, not with these elite ones.
No.
You got some elite QBs out here, man. Some elite ones. I mean, come on. Like you said, how we gonna compete with that? How we gonna compete with that, man? Ain't no way we can compete with that.
The next thing they would do is go ahead and just build a nasty defense here. That may not knock people out. That's all I can see them doing.
That'd be baby. Dang.
Run smash mouth and a hard nose defense, old school. Keep offenses off the field, and just run the clock with your running game, and have a nice tight defense to get a pass rusher and wreak havoc that way because you're still gonna finish in the basement because you don't have a quarterback. Maybe you knock out some of these quarterbacks because Cincinnati won't have a backup. Pittsburgh won't have a backup, nor nobody in this division will have backup. Decent Browns, so you could possibly do that, but maybe the other 3 teams will beat up on each other. while the Browns sit back
Right.
and just wait for next year. But
Yep. While the Browns sit back.
yeah. But if we get Deshaun, we are in the mix. We are in the mix.
Man, I hope so. I hope so, man. I hope so.
And we're gonna need a good backup because just in case he gets knocked out, we still need somebody that can still run his team.
You're right. So who's going to be the backup?
We get Deshaun. I think they'll keep Keenum. If we don't, I
You
think
might
they'll
draft
get rid of.
some extra too.
Well, I think we still got LaLota. And what happened to Drucken? Was it Druckenmiller? Is he still on our roster or is he gone? The one from San Francisco. The guy that played the one that nearly beat was it who was it nearly beat Green Bay? Wasn't that the kid that wasn't that the quarterback at 49ers? Huh?
Garoppolo.
I'm talking about on the Browns that nearly beat Green. Garoppolo.
Oh, you talking about what is his name, man? And I said it like a couple weeks ago too. I said he had a hell of a game.
You thought he should have been able to get more time back up. Yeah.
Yeah. He should have got more time.
Yeah.
I can't think of.
I think is he still in our camp or is he gone?
Then he was just signed for that day.
Huh?
No, they signed him for that day. They just signed him for that day.
Yeah, I think they would have kept him. I don't think they got rid of him after the way he played.
What's his name? Mullins.
Yeah, Mullins. Yeah.
Yeah, I would have gave him a fair shot. Mullins.
Nah, they didn't.
Wasn't all that bad though.
Mullins. They knew Mullins won in San Francisco, but they didn't give him a chance here. They let him play late after when Baker got that COVID.
I would have kept him as a potential backup because he actually wasn't all that bad for real.
He still may be on our roster. I don't know. I know Loletta is though.
Yeah, I don't understand, but he looked good, man. They didn't trust him to throw the ball, and he was throwing the ball good the whole game.
Yeah, they didn't really give him a chance to throw it.
And the Browns were playing with house money basically too.
Yeah.
So they could have gambled and still, you know what I'm saying, went for it, try to make something else happen. I mean, y'all playing it too safe.
Yeah, you knew you really weren't going to make the playoffs just playing conservative. But I think that was all to protect Baker. They didn't want to make him look bad. And then all of a sudden now it's just like, hey, we ain't protecting him no more.
Make him not look bad, and he bad anyway. So
yeah, it was all to protect his ego. And it's like, hey, we can't protect his ego no more. Can't protect his ego no more. So you saw the Cavs last night?
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
I
came in late, but so Mobley had a season high.
Oh. Yeah, he did. And we only got 5 minutes to talk about it. So what you think was going to happen with the Sixers? We had a hard time going against these type of teams.
I don't think we're gonna beat the Sixers. We don't have an answer for Embiid unless this guy Brown. Did he play yesterday? Noah Brown is, I think, his name.
Noah Brown. You know what? I'm not sure. No. Yeah. But we play tomorrow against 76ers. So
That's right. Tomorrow, sister.
interesting.
Unless we get Taco Fall to get out there and hold Embiid down. I mean, we haven't even given Taco Fall much of a chance, but he's probably in the
Us
G
losing
League.
Allen wasn't great either, man. Us
No.
losing Allen wasn't
So we don't
good either.
that Sixers team is deep, man. This team is deep. I don't think we're gonna beat them. We couldn't beat the Bulls. We're not gonna beat the Sixers.
It's gonna be hard to beat the Bulls too. We have a hard time
Unless we
against
stop.
them.
Yeah. Well, the Bulls are stacked, man. They got DeRozan now. Levine's grown into his own, and they got the some LA Lakers from Pelicans. So
yeah, yep.
Yeah, we got to get healthy. We need everybody. We got Allen, then we got a chance to beat the Sixers. Because then we have that 7-man front.
You're right.
7-foot front that they don't have. Yep. And Mobley's now gotten set in to where he understands the NBA a little bit more. So and Okoro stepped up yesterday, didn't he?
Yep. Well, before we get
that
off
was
the
big.
air,
Okoro.
Before we get off the air, this St. Patrick's Day, which is Thursday, we have a comedy show for a foundation, which is a charity comedy show. Tickets is $20, 2 for $30. You can grab those tickets at tegmedia.org, or you can text tickets to 216-505-0548. That's text tickets or tickets to 216-505-0548. We got a great lineup of comedians that's going to be there. Got Jen, Ryan Pope, CC Bullock, I Am Chad. We got Melissa Logsden, and we got Lil Daddy. So we're going to be at Silver Spot starting at 7 p.m., giving away a raffle prize, and we want to see the house packed with everybody there. So we definitely going to see y'all there, and we're going to have a great time. And like I said, it's benefiting a good foundation, Forever in a Day Foundation, FAAD. So, like I said, tegmedia.org for any more information, any questions, text tickets or ticks to 216-505-0548. Anything else you want to say, Bruce, before we get off?
Yeah, it should be a good show. We starting back after doing this before COVID, and we always had a good time. There's a lot of talent here in the city of Cleveland, great comedians, so you can't get much of a better deal than that, 2 for $30. And these people have been traveling the country and the improv, so they're very good comedians. Come on out.
Yes. All right, so we'll see y'all next week, and y'all stay blessed. Hopefully, we see y'all this week for real on Thursday at Silver Spot
Tomorrow
for the comedy show. Well, that's Thursday. So, I'm Javon Bates, the Legacy.
Bruce B. Smooth Barrett.
All right. Peace, y'all.
Again, peace.